My name is Walter Pacheco. I'm a Muckleshoot travel member. I've watched the tribe grow significantly. The paddle to Seattle was the first official canoe journey that was set up, and there were tribes that were all as far as Canada that came, and there was like 18 canoes that went through that. Muckleshoot was one of them. That was the start. That was the beginning of the annual canoe journey. It became quite clear that we had to get back to having our gatherings and traveling with each other, having potlatches, because that was our history. That was our tradition and culture. And it became more formal. It became more of a wellness type situation. We had to get back to our spiritual ways that really brought us closer to who we were as a people and where we needed to be. In 1976, the annual celebration the Muckleshoot had was a powwow. And that was the main event for the tribe. That was an annual event. And during that time, that was the culture we practiced. But in reality, we had a different culture. Because being together out on the water, that was where we spent our time. That was where we found our songs. That's where we found our spiritual strengths and brought us back to a place that made us feel stronger, more connected with not only our people, but all the people that we came across. And so after gathering with the canoe tribes and learning about the canoe journeys, we undertook a project to get our own canoe.
I learned from one of the canoe families that there was a canoe up in Tofino, British Columbia that was for sale. I had to approach our tribal council to find out where we could find the money for this canoe. It took about 6 months before we actually identified available funding within the tribe to buy this canoe.
We had that coast salish culture that we never practiced because our people, they were living in a society that didn't accept us. They were penalized for practicing their culture. They couldn't speak their language or they would be punished. But it didn't stop them. They continued to talk the language, but they had to do it away from contemporary society. We had to assimilate. That really did some harm. This is who we are. This is where we belong. We need to continue to do this, not only for myself, but for my people and future generations. Because it's bringing us back to a place before we became lost. We never forgot who we were. We never gave up, and that was very important to us. We think of how much value it has in sustaining us as a tribe and our people.